recently. I don't know if anybody here from New York. Hell yeah, we got some New Yorkers, man. I love your city. New York's the greatest city, but I would never live there. It's a little too intense. It's the opposite city from LA, man. Because like LA, everybody's on drugs and shit. People are so chill. New York is the opposite city. Like for me in LA, you tell people you do comedy, people are like, tell me a joke. In New York, you tell people you do comedy, people are like, let me tell you a fucking joke. You're gonna like this fucking joke. Yeah, go ahead. Dude, why are you guys so intense? It makes no sense to me. My buddy from New York, he came out to LA and we all got together. We got some food. He ordered a bagel and then he got angry. I'm not kidding. He ordered a bagel. He was like, hold on. Everybody get a... This fucking guy thinks that I'm stupid. You think this is the fucking bagel? He just got super Italian. He was the weirdest Pakistani I ever saw. What the fuck's the matter with you? I don't know, man. I gotta go, but I'll say this before I go. I'm Middle Eastern, and it's tough to be Middle Eastern for, what is it, like another 2 years or some shit? We gotta deal with problems most white people never even think about. Like, I'll give you an example. Our immigrant parents, sometimes they mix up words, changes the entire meaning. If you're Middle Eastern, you need to know the difference between the words plan and plot. Those are two separate words. The other day I was talking to my dad. I was like, Dad, are we still on for brunch? He was like, let's plot for Sunday. Motherfucker, you can't say that shit. People think you're gonna blow up the restaurant. He told his travel agent that he always wanted to see New York City. He was like, we've been plotting for years.
I live in New York City. Fantastic city. Yeah, it's great. And if you ever go, I feel this is big. This is true for any big city. Throw your iPod in the trash. What do you own an iPod for in a major city? Why do you want to pay money to download and listen to music when homeless people want to talk to you against your will for free? Absolutely free. They don't charge a dime. I saved this for you guys. This happened to me before I left. Had I been listening to my iPod, I would not have heard the gentleman on the train say this out loud to my face. Remember, for free. He didn't charge me a nickel for this. Said, man, Kentucky Fried Chicken be the reason a player like me be catching so many statutory rape charges. So, like any rational human being, I said, continue, because I wanted to hear. I wanted to hear what he had to say. Clearly, he wanted to get some shit off his chest. He said, man, they got all them 16-year-old bitches up in there eating mad biscuits and coleslaw and shit. They be getting all fat in they titties and ass, and I be having a player like me forgetting to check their ID before I serve some dick. You will never hear pearls of wisdom like that on iTunes.
Do they have the gentrification happening out here now? Oh my God, I can't even. Look, I'm born and raised Brooklyn, New York. Okay, the neighborhood I'm from is this neighborhood, Bushwick, Brooklyn. All right, and now it's all gentrified. But 1984, fucking war zone. All right, the whole neighborhood was on fire, but now everyone's got cupcakes and quinoa, and it's hard for me to see the neighborhood. You know what I mean? It's like the hipsters. They come in with the yoga classes, fruit shakes, racial harmony. We're gonna make a difference. I'm like, you're gonna get shot, okay? I mean, you're riding a unicycle down the street, so I will kick you in the pussy, okay? I can't. It's just the worst. You know what I've noticed too, the hipsters? All the hipster adults, they all act like children. That's what it is. I sit in my milk crate smoking cigarettes. I don't even smoke cigarettes, but that's how much they piss me off. They all act like kids. The adults act like children. The other day I see a guy going to work, 40 years old, in a suit, on a scooter. Not a Vespa, a fucking scooter. If this is your mode of transportation to get to work, you're a dick, okay? You're a huge asshole. I can't talk to you unless you take your foot off the Huffy product. What is wrong? I feel like a pedophile. And then the children, they act like adults. There's a flip-flop. The kids don't know what to do. I was getting ice cream the other day. 9-year-old kid in front of me orders pistachio ice cream. I said, that's an adult flavored ice cream. I mean, what else do you want? Espresso? You're fucking 9 years old. So you get chocolate ice cream with rainbow sprinkles or the baseball glove with the little gumball in the middle. You're a child. If I was the cashier, I wouldn't give it to him. No chance. I would say, oh, pistachio? Let me see your divorce papers. Recent colonoscopy. I mean, what have you been through? It's a fun flavor to you? It's green. It has nuts in it, you little fucking psycho. A Brussels sprout with, does your dad have a scooter? Oh, he's got a scooter.
In New York City, we ride a lot of trains. I know you guys probably all drive here. Everybody drives? Nobody's about that public transportation shit? Okay. Kudos to you guys. I took the bus to come here. I'm probably gonna take a train at some point. I appreciate LA trains, man. Everything is smooth, it runs clean, it's nice, man. I fucking hate the subway system in New York. Everybody, gets in awe about it, but it's only because they have a bunch of train lines and they run more frequent than anywhere else. That's the only good thing about this shit. It takes me 3 hours to get home every fucking night, people. And I live in New York City, okay? There's people who live in other states that get home before I do. Now, is that fair? No. The train will always break down. They always try to smooth it over and make an announcement like, please be patient. We're experiencing train traffic, but thank you for riding the MTA. Or please be patient. There's been a signal derailment, but thank you for riding the MTA. And here's my favorite one. Please be patient. Somebody committed suicide and it's gonna take 6 hours to clean all this shit up. But thank you for riding the MTA. Look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive to suicide people, okay? It's a fucked up thing when somebody jumps off a platform, The first few times it happened, I was very distraught. I showed a lot of emotion. I was like, damn, somebody jump off a platform? That's how they want to end their life? That's crazy. What a fucking terrible way to go out, right? The first few suicides. By suicide number 57, I was fed the fuck up and out of tolerance. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. It's like the third time this week. You gonna kill himself during rush hour? I mean, come on. Why couldn't you do this at 4 a.m. when nobody's out by the train tracks, man? That is selfish and inconsiderate.
Italian people deal with their problems, right? With baseball bats and whacking people. That's why back in New Jersey, you don't see drive-by shootings. There's too many Italians. They would never do it. They don't know how. Imagine an Italian doing a drive-by. Hey, Vinny, move the car up close. I'm going to hit him with the bat. Come on, stop fixing your hair. You look good. Grab my shoe. I got to lean in. Come on, people. You want to talk about discrimination? Whenever the Italians are on television in the movies, they make us play mafia. That's discrimination against the Italians. And all I ever wanted to play was a mob boss in a mob movie. And I've been in 2 of them. And in both of them, I played the Irish cop that got whacked in the first 60 seconds. Want to see the Italian people on better shows, You guys remember the movie The Sixth Sense? That would have been a good place for an Italian actor. Because that little kid would have been considered a rat. Think about it. He'd be like, I see dead people. He went, shut up, you don't see nobody.
You other folks here from New York? Yeah. You don't have to sound so excited about it. Holy shit. And we're not talking to you, tough guy. New York is the only place in the whole world where you can overhear a conversation between 2 men and nothing is said. Right? I don't know if you've ever seen it. Hey, Frankie, remember that guy I spoke to the other day about that thing that we were talking about when he said that he knew what's his name from the joint over there? Well, I spoke to you-know-who. It turns out he don't know nothing. And then they wonder why it takes the FBI 10 years to catch these guys doing something. I was going to be a cop in New York, but I was too honest during the interview. They said, so, Mr. Mulroney, tell us in your own words why you'd like to be a police officer in the city of New York. I said, for the same reason as all my other friends, so I can drink and drive. Are you kidding me? I'm going to be able to make U-turns on the Brooklyn Bridge. Fuck you, I'm on a job. Woo-hoo! Cops in New York are the best, though, because if it didn't happen in front of them, it didn't happen. Right? You could be driving your car 80 miles an hour, backward, in a schoolyard for the handicapped, during recess, shooting a gun from the window, with a nun lashed to the roof rack of the car. A cop in Brooklyn would be, hey, 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 hey! Your taillight's out! Want to get that fixed? That's a $30 fine. And how about a jacket for the Mother Superior? She looks a little chilly up there if you know what I'm talking about.
I can't afford a ticket of any kind. I really can't. I don't make enough money, and I live in New York City. It's way too expensive to live there. Do we have any other New Yorkers in the crowd? No one. Holy shit. No one's representing? Me. It's so expensive to live there. I can only afford to live in the worst neighborhood. It's so shitty where I live. There was a police raid on a crack house down the street from me a couple weeks ago. The police got the wrong address. They still got a crack house. Any door you knock on. It's kind of dangerous. I was involved in 3 muggings since I first moved up there. I mean, I made some money. But I was like, all right, I should quit while I'm ahead. Shit's gonna get dangerous.
I seriously couldn't afford to live in New York anymore. That's what happened. I was living in a studio apartment. I don't know if everybody here knows what a studio apartment is. Basically, it's where you live in one room and you pretend like that's fucking okay. Just live in a room. My friend came over, he's like, dude, you should put up a big mirror on the wall. It'd make it look way bigger. So I tried that. I put up a giant mirror on the wall, and then it looked like there were 2 guys living in shitty apartments right next to each other. 2 failures in matching outfits. It's like, oh my God, that guy's trying to hang himself too. We would get all the laws first in New York, and then they would pass them out to the rest of the country. Like the cell phone driving law, we got that first. If anybody is unfamiliar with that law, basically it states that if you're talking on your cell phone and you're driving and you see a policeman, you have to put your phone down for a second. That is the law. And you're not allowed to pick it up until he's gone. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not even sure I was smart enough to live in New York. The other day, I tried to do the New York Times crossword puzzle. Holy shit, sometimes I didn't have to read the entire clue to figure out I'm not going to fucking get it. I didn't even need the whole clue, you know, it's like, what Portuguese? I don't know. I don't know one Portuguese thing. I'm going to be honest with you, I wouldn't be able to get this one if you let me write the rest of the question.